The morning started off with a talk from one of the tutors at Staffordshire University. It was a simple overview of life at the university and what it was like to go there and why you should choose their university over any else. I must say, his talk was very persuasive and offered a lot of detail on the university's grades, its employability rates, and so forth. This allowed for a very successful talk and offered me a nice insight of how life would be if I chose to go here. After the long talk, I had to wait around a little for my graphics talk. This allowed me to explore the university area itself. There was plenty of places to go and visit, such as the Sir Stanley Matthews Sports Centre, the large AstroTurf just next to the car park, and the infamous nightclub. After the walk around campus, I found myself in the graphics talk. This was by far the most interesting part of the tour, as it was the thing that I was interested the most in. We had another tutor from the university. She told us about how the arts part of the university was one of the top in the country, and facts about each individual art course. These were very strong points, and you could see that she was visibly proud of the standard of her art course. After the graphics talk, we got separated into different groups. I got put into the graphics and interactive media group. Then, my group was escorted around where the students would work in this area. I got to see the computers and workspaces that the students would use. I also got to see some of the students' latest work as it was displayed upon the walls. However, when you was in the workspace, it felt extremely cramped and sort of old-fashioned due to the manner of how the tables were arranged. The students were separated into tables of two, which kind of destroyed the aspect of gathering ideas from one another and made it feel like more of an individual's environment. Also, some of the computers were clearly an afterthought due to the minimal amount of space. On arrival, we met up with this lovely guy and he signed us in. So what we received from him was this, which is the basically open day booklet for Staffordshire University. So it came with loads of things, quite interesting things about like where to start on your tour. It's quite important. General talks, so the time scales for when the talks were, which is very useful because that 9:30 to 10 talk is the talk that I went to, which is earlier on in this vlog. We had times for different talks, which we don't really need to talk about because none of them really interest me. Registering for the opening day, which I didn't understand this page because one, I've already registered, that's why I went, and two, I mean, really? Need to tell me that I need to register before I've registered? Bit useless information, really. We had a notepad, which I clearly used to full effect. Look at that. And then, information fair. Boring, really. This was very useful, very useful. The campus map. There we go, there it is. Oh, there you go, there's the campus map. It's basically just really useful. It's nice. It's a nice 3D graphic as well, I must say. It looks really, really cool. The way they did it, which I'm very impressed with. Shows you all the car parks and all the buildings, which there's quite a few buildings on here. Let's say that there's quite a few buildings. When the cafe opens, it's not really interesting. Useful information. This might be useful for, I don't know, some poor soul. First aid, photography, filming, social media, visitors, disabilities, and free Wi-Fi. Travelling there as well, which is good, by car, by train, hotels, B&Bs, which probably more useful for parents for if your students there. Anyway, that was the small little booklet that they gave us for going. Also, which was very cool, they gave us a little badge, and I naturally got Tech Geek because they're clearly saying something to me, aren't they? Anyway, through the mail. We got it through the mail, so you give your address and stuff when you registered, so I'm guessing when they found out that you eventually went, you got this in the mail, which is very, very, very thick, which isn't very good for light reading. See what goodies are inside. There we go. Whoop. So we have work ready, world ready, born ready. Which is a very bold statement from staffs. It's a very, very bold statement. On the first page we have a welcome from the Vice-Chancellor, so I'm guessing she's quite high up. Their teaching standards, which is silver, which isn't the highest, I admit, it isn't the highest, but it's quite high, it's quite good. I like this page because it tells us like £100 million of investment. This is really good. 95% of graduates are employment. 97.5%. They're number one for employability, which I am very impressed with. Staff, that's very good. 78% of research is to international standard or better. So that's quite good. So probably below average, I'm guessing, but it's still quite good. Investing in your future. So this is all the money that they've spent on the university so far, like this year, which for over the few years, I should say. So that's quite decent. They've invested quite a lot of money. About £60 million, which is very, very, very good for university students there, I'm guessing. Graphic communication, what a page this is. This is the page that I'm probably going to be most interested in. So let's have a read. So we have BA Honours, so you need 112 UCAS points to get into this course, which I'm pretty sure I can achieve that this year, which is very, very, very positive for me. Course outline. A graphics communications graphic design degree reflects the diverse nature of contemporary visual communication, which is that's quite a mouthful. But anyway, what will you do? It tells you to think differently, not differently. This course has an emphasis on creative visual thinking craft, which is very, very good. That's a good starter. This is a guy that I'm guessing graduated recently, went on to do great things. Yeah, he's currently working in as also a Staffordshire University, which is very impressive. That's the only real page on graphics design though, which is kind of maybe insulting. I don't know. Is that insulting? We got comic and like cartoon and comics, but that's not really the same thing as graphics or stuff like that. So only one real page on graphics. Concept art, I mean, that's not really my area, but it's still in there, which is very, very good. But you kind of can tell that this university is not really focusing on arts and graphics that much. Considering how high up it is in the country, it's quite impressive. Due to there's quite a few minimal courses on. So here we go, there's graphics communication and illustration, which is a good page for me. As you can physically see, that's a very good page. What will you do? Experiment, security, practice. You'll be alongside creative thinking to form. See, this is the thing. They talk about you'll be alongside other people, whereas the seating in that area really didn't promote group work. It promoted solo work, pure solo work, I should say, because it just felt old-fashioned to me. Which was a very, very big letdown, to be honest, because I thought it might be pretty good, but I was wrong, which I was kind of not very impressed by, to be honest. Not very impressed at all. We have all a matter of courses: law, web design. I guess web design's quite good. Virtual reality design's quite good as well. That's kind of involved in what I'm doing, so that's pretty decent. But other than that, I wouldn't say there was that much in this booklet for me. I just feel like, here we go, just lists and lists of courses, but not really many computer design graphics or anything like that. There's just, well, you go art and design, which is only 48 UCAS points to get in. 48 UCAS points for a 4-year course at university, which is not that many, which makes me feel it's not the best course in the world to do. But hey ho, I don't know, never been. It's not going to be the greatest course in the world, but it will get you somewhere. And a great positive about Staffordshire University is how close it is to my home, it's about a 20-minute drive, which is about a 40-minute bus journey down the road. So it's not far away, but it's just that's a good positive. It's just not really my dream to go to Staffordshire University, I think. But it was a great day. I must admit, it was a really, really good day. It was very structured. It was really incisive to see what that university offered. But in my opinion, I don't think that university is for me. So I think that is my conclusion. Is I like the university, I like the way they're going, but it's not my cup of tea.